You know, one thing that Kai realized, you can't get to the next level being surrounded by rogues. He's done it all already. Like if Kai sparks up a stream tomorrow, what does he do if the passion is not in it? So it's also buying yourself into fashion. You're already rich enough to get all this help. So where's the grit and grind? Like this is why you come to Italy, because you're too busy kicking it with rogues. They teach you nothing. Kai understand the game now. Get away from the rogues. Let's check out this car video. Very curious to see this video that says I quit. Let's go ahead and peek. Now, is this like is this the type of, is this bait? Is it promo? What really is it? Is it really I quit? Or are we promoting something? What is behind Kai saying I quote unquote quit? All right. Now, mind you, the reason why I feel strongly about this particular thing. Now, the reason why I feel a little way about this is because this new arc that Kai is on is the same arc that I said in the same arc I tried to say in 2022. In 2022, I said, yo, the reason why XYZ is because you're saying too much. You rogging out, but weren't hearing my message. Let me rephrase that for you. They weren't hearing my message. All the black streamers at that particular time, when I said that he was too roggy for the front page on Twitch, I don't think he understood what I was saying. When I say things, it's never surface level. There's always triple, double, quintuplet entendres. I'm always saying things that have multiple meanings. Whether you could decode it or not, that is 100% on you. But all I was saying to him is back in 2022, like basically you got it, but you just need to calm down with the rog. And my message was relayed the wrong way due to Gideon. I think Rage it called him, told him not to hop on Discord, call. And we never got a chance to talk. But fast forward, I'm seeing Kai with the top tier dialect. I'm seeing him reading books. I'm seeing him transition from rogue energy to new age black. And this is all I was talking about years ago. You know what, let's hear what he has to say. Me, you know what I'm saying? This is about Kai. Kai, you know, he says, I quit. Let's go ahead and see what this is about. I'm curious. I'll even put on my headphones. Well, what I offered was constructive criticism, not criticism. But remember, when you're narrow-minded, you're gonna take it. In the black community, if you don't glaze, you're a hater. So you know how that works.
I feel like sometimes people need to...
Wait a minute, I did this before. I did this on a 10,000 subscribers video. 10,000 subscribers video. I literally walked through a desert and told myself that I wanted to succeed. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. I did this already. You know, but I guess I wasn't rich and 10K subs wasn't shit. So everybody laughed at me, but because I don't, you know, I did this with the sun in the background, with the desert. I did it already. But let's pay attention.
I feel like sometimes people need to self-reflect and take a step back from the broad perspective of what their life has been. I believe that there is...
And this nigga sitting on rocks? This shit had to hurt. Rocks and Vans? Oh yeah, he really trying to be relatable. Vans and sitting on rocks? All right, no chrome? Hold on, the hat's chrome.
There's more to this world that is much greater than myself. The energy and passion to want to do more and create is within me.
My question is, why tell us this shit? Why not just execute? You're already rich.
To do more and create is within me.
Hey guys, look, a whole camera crew. Thank you. I did it with one cam.
That is why I quit. I quit thinking in my head of the goals I want to achieve and not pursue.
Yeah, we writing. All right, come on, bro. I'm taking off the headphones. You know, mine's was authentic. This is just like a big camera crew, the best OST, journal writing. I'm taking a pen, I'm sitting on some uncomfortable ass rocks. Like things like this, it don't be coming off as authentic. And I'm not even trying to hate or anything like that, but it's just like, come on now. What's the real message behind this shit?
Because I'm primarily known for one thing.
The hat's chrome. That's why I can't. Why the hat got to be chrome? Why we got the big diamond earrings in?
And super scared to step out that box and try new things. I quit overthinking. I quit staying in my head about if the goals I pursue are going to work or not. I want to push limits to see how much I truly can create in life.
In the 19th century, Louis Vuitton was born in
Italy, huh? Oh, we really going mangiati with this shit.
Raised in Anchai, France, to a farmer and hat maker. Starting from a young age, Louis had no choice but to work on.
Oh yeah, just ask for a job at Louis Vuitton. They'll get you on a couple of ads. All right, so we watching how to build bags. You know, got the baguettes.
The family farm. From dusk to dawn, he planted and harvested crops, raised the animals, and stockpiled firewood. This is the story of how a homeless teenager pioneered modern luggage and laid the
That's what
foundation.
I'm saying. Call her Pharrell, Kai. I mean, you in with all these niggas? Mustard and ketchup at the breakfast table? I don't know about that, but Pharrell would love to talk to this nigga.
For a billion-dollar empire.
Alicio!
Of what we were designing.
Oh shit.
This bag, yeah?
Yeah. This is cool. Oh.
He's like, little do you know? You just think this from Italy? We get everything from China. You come, we let you fill the material, we say it's from Italy.
Currently, we are in Italy. This is where I've been for the past, like 2 weeks, I would probably say. Because I feel like if I present my own brand with my own stuff, people will find ways to be like, yo, you missed here, you missed there. Because often when you meet the person that got their brand, you can pick out, you'll be like, since it's on the come up, you'll be like, it's cool, but you missed here and here. But once it's...
You know, one thing too that Kai realized, you can't get to the next level being surrounded by rogues. You can't do it. See, those niggas don't fit into Kai's new life. See, when you see greatness on stage like Michael B, Kugler, you know, everybody like that, there's no rogues around. Everybody has elevated. Very curious to see how he's gonna move forward with these Clover niggas. And I'll rephrase it again for the multicultural with these Clover guys. Because it's almost like they're stuck in a place of rogatry, and then Kai's trying to elevate way beyond this rogatry.
Louis Balenci, you feel like that's the official. You can't tell anything about it. Oh shit. Is he?
He's not gonna cut him
Let me
off,
try.
but he gonna move
Bro, it's
forward.
tough, eh?
It's hard?
Yeah, because this is new, and the grip between these, yeah, is better. We can change this, because this is new. Yeah, vai over. Che grappadando. Don't try this at home. Like...
The items that I want to make, I want to be able to learn the fabric, where I can get it from, everything. So I've planned to like learn and not just jump into the designs.
Do you want to try this?
Yeah.
This is more safe. So, stand this,
Yeah.
the points, and go like kindly.
Yeah. Oh shit.
He like, this is why you come to Italy, because you're too busy kicking it with rogues. They don't teach you nothing. Here we teach you.
That's just scary as fuck. When I went to Japan, my love for clothes was kind of enhanced after that. Got inspired by what they were wearing, got inspired by the outfits I have put on myself, and just been falling in love with clothes, bags, accessories. A lot of the times I am boxed into this box of being a streamer. So this is one of the first times where I'm gonna display something outside of my primary category.
I'm gonna say one thing. That's how you know this Kai not playing around with this shit. One thing. Take a look.
To display something.
His hair. There's no fiber line. See, when niggas start taking themselves serious, the lineup is the last thing they're worried about. They just like, all right, fuck it. You know, I'm really about this. No fiber.
Outside of my primary category. The reason why I kind of want to learn it is because I want to have like an attachment to my clothes.
She like, boy, you really done bought me out here on some damn rocks? Jacket Balenci. She like, boy, what the? What, you ain't got no blanket or nothing for us? You know what she thinking without even saying it?
I know at times, usually I'm able to handle a lot of stuff by myself and find ways through it. But I just needed some advice
That shit look like it hurt.
on just pursuing life and goals that I have, to like how to find the confidence and the real commitment to pursue them. Because usually at the times I've achieved so much and I've been able to knock down goals I always wanted to do, and my mindset in my head, it's just like a lot of self-doubt. I'm not even depressed. I'm not sad. It's just for some reason I'm having like a lot of self-doubt because it's out of fear of stepping back from what I'm primarily known for, which is content creation, and pursuing in another goal. One thing I wanted to ask you was like, how do you at times get over self-doubt?
You said 90-day fiance ass environment. Oh man.
Or voices in your head saying that it's over.
She like, nigga, you already rich. To me, self-doubt. Your sister got a house. I got a house. I'm sitting here in Balenciaga. I mean, what you want me to tell you, son?
Voices in your head saying you might not be able to do it.
Well, first things first, you cannot let your mental take over. Some people are strong, some people are weak. When the voices in your head start coming,
that's his mom, you know. Mom's always got the answers.
It's pushing you either to give up or keep going.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah, they over there making manatis. Now come on. All right, now here's the thing. Now we seen what the fuck these brands do. We already seen what happened. They get it from China and then they stamp it in Italy. Like, it already got the whole shit got exposed already. They literally make Birkins in China. Everybody imports their shit from China. Remember when it got exposed? Bro, these motherfuckers are not over here hammering out Banyati leathers and prime leathers like that. Come on.
A lot of people don't get to see the making of the shoe from scratch, from the idea to physical form. So it's cool seeing the process.
Hey, look, we make shoes this one time for you, but we don't do this every day. We get them imported, all right? But for you, we make Italian leather shoe.
The leather has to get the cord shape.
Yeah.
After they're gonna cut this, okay? And usually, do you remember now that after this you have to leave the upper
For a day.
yeah, exactly. A day. So we're gonna like see this, and we're gonna like have this tomorrow morning.
Yes.
At least a night is the minimum. That's
Oh shit, these are open.
Yeah. But just for this product.
Okay.
You remember because we didn't have like open source hardware.
So do I enjoy Gabba Louis?
Mm-hmm. And you'll basically bring this to a bigger factory and be like, I want this. Like that's what happens. So they make it, and after you bring this to a factory and be like, we need 500 of this, and they'll make that shit clean.
Remember the other factory that we went?
Yeah.
You can say to them, okay, we have this. You cannot go wrong with this.
Yeah.
You can do right now 500. Because here the sampling is faster.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. What the fuck? That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's gonna leave this.
All they did was make his ass a Doc Martin.
It's gonna leave this the whole night, at least tutta la notte, almeno, so we can pick up this tomorrow morning and bring this to Milan with us.
Seeing the shoe come to life and in my hand is insane. From scratch.
Ciao zio.
Everything I want to do is already done, but it's like, for some reason, when it comes to revealing it and pursuing it,
You hold back?
yeah, because it's on
Like, you got 100 million.
the internet, or people are going to view it a certain way and stuff like that. So it's more like what clothes did for me. And like, I've been to Italy for the past 3 months. Like, this is my first time I have a passion,
Yes.
a true passion for something besides content
I'm so
creation.
happy.
Yo, Kai gotta get with a white woman after this. You know what I mean? You ever see this video, Kai? I'm making jokes. All right, I take your craft serious, but it's time for you to get yourself an ice queen, brother, and not one from America. You need a nice European Caucasian woman that's gonna be in tune with your artistry, that is a part of a different culture, not an American Caucasian chick, but a European Caucasian woman. That is what fits the new mold for Kai. No more sisters. I'm sorry. This route, it's gotta be like some biracial European chick where she's like half black, half Euro, like something like that. You know what I mean? Gotta be something like that. You said he loves his black queens? We don't know. This is Kai 2.0. So, and he just got finished being in a relationship with a black queen. So that's usually how it happens. You know, we rock out with a nice black queen, and then it goes haywire, and then we explore. You say Euros are just as bad as Americans.
This is the knife to cut the fabrics.
See,
Yeah.
that's what
Okay.
Kai needs. This
Push
right here.
here, but so
Slowly.
slowly. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Go. Go.
Since I've been here, 100% the denim process probably is the longest process that there is. Like, literally, I did not understand how.
See the chemistry there? That's what Kai needs. See that natural chemistry. He's learning new things. He's picking up on a different culture. He's learning how to sew, garnish fabrics.
Like, literally, I did not understand how long it takes to even make denim from scratch.
Go. Again. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's cool.
If you want to try again,
That's cool.
start in this part. Yeah. But the fabric never in this side because there is the knife always in the other side.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this bad right here?
No.
Is that a mistake? Like sometimes, yeah, like it has to be a
It's perfect.
consistent pattern.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are tailor. You are not tailor.
Oh. Oh yeah, you can see it. Yeah, good pattern here.
Yeah. But it's so good.
That's cool. the process of just sitting there and sewing over and over again and cutting the threads and trying to make sure it's lined up and making the pockets and making like a lot of stuff is like, it's so much that goes into
I
it.
heard they got hairy boxes over there. So he went over there for some jean coats. Bro, you can get this shit at any Liu Kang mart.
Do it. Yeah.
Go get you some baggy ass 501s.
Yeah, we still have to sew the.
Yeah, I know you're talking about, yeah, good direction though. In my opinion, before I even want to get to the design, I want to make sure the form of the denim is good, so that then we'll get able to design. I don't want to design denim right now.
Bro, niggas had these pants in high school.
So that then we'll get able to design.
With baggy ass Timbs and diplomat days. Just just baggy ass fucking 501s.
Design. I don't want to design denim right now because if I don't have the right form, then it's not gonna come out how I want it to come out. So
I mean, they better be clean if I'm going to Italy for them.
So we're all in Italy because we have a studio out here, and like, bro, look at this shit. Like, it's like a trap house.
I know what he's
Like,
doing.
we just everybody's designing. Everybody just straight designing. We just got everything here and shit like that. But like what I'm trying to do, bro, is either I'm gonna go back to Atlanta, and I'm gonna try to get a studio, try to make like one of my houses or get a warehouse for a design.
Yeah, one of my houses, huh?
A design studio where I just fully indulge in it and get new designers. I need to get designers in America because I got designers in Italy and we all cooked up this so far. But I also want to like balance it and try to get designers in America. That's where I'm really at. And then what I'm gonna do is try to get like a space where like I could turn it into basically what is happening now because it's the best working. It's the best way to work right here.
Bro, I'm so proud of you, bro. You're you're grinding every day, bro.
Yeah, I have to, bro.
Wait, that's not one of the Clover boys on FaceTime?
This is the best time right now.
I don't think it's a good idea for Kai to quit content creation entirely just to jump into fashion. It makes more sense for him to blend the two and explore both art forms instead of committing to only one, especially when he's openly saying he feels nervous and unsure about the switch. Intermixing them would let him grow creatively without throwing away what he's already built.
I mean, the thing is, though, he's already beat the game at streaming, so streaming doesn't just make him money like that no more. Like, he did a Mafia-thon, he made like 14 plus million on that. Sponsors, this, that. Like, he literally never has to stream again. He could just do whatever else he wants for the rest of his life. So him streaming is just, at this point, Kai streaming is him just doing his fan base a favor. To be honest, that's literally it. He does not have to ever go live again. He beat the momentum game. Streaming is a momentum game. He beat it already. So all it is him, if he cracks open a live, it's literally for his audience. It's not for him.
Favorite part gotta be making the shit.
Bro, he don't need 100K a month. He already beat the game. What's he supposed to do? Play it over again with codes? It's like the already beat it. He beat the momentum game of streaming. He completed it already.
Honest Toe, would you go on a date telling a bitch you rocking that new Kai Cenat?
I mean, you never just tell a bitch what you're rocking. You just put it on.
And even brainstorming something that's never even been thought of. That shit takes time, and being in the factory, seeing everything is just fire, but making something that you had in your brain and being able to wear it, like, that's the cool shit about it. Right now I'm just getting into making my own clothing brand.
Okay.
And I really want to learn like the sewing process just to see how.
I'm gonna take this thread and pull it under the sky and under the sky.
Under here?
Mm-hmm. And then under the sky. Really tug it.
You can learn this shit on YouTube.
One thing I feel like I learned most was it's the patience part. It's patience because you can't just go out there and just make bullshit. Hi. How you doing?
Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Just up how long it takes for niggas to talk. Because nobody's gonna be speaking in there for some sub, because it's a platform.
You like to sew? You be sewing? How long you been sewing for?
Just that.
Me Me too. Me too. So I'm learning as well. We have to learn together. I'll be here more often because I'm learning how to make clothes. All right. So if you ever want to join me, feel free to. Okay. All right. Bye, Zola. When I look at a brand, I also perceive it and look at it as if.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I understand the documentary process, and it's okay to make content, but this is something I would have just done behind closed doors. But then again, I ain't Kai, so.
Joking toe. It's just everything he does seems so performative and forced.
I mean, when you got multiple when you have a camera crew, I mean, it is not natural. It'd be different if this was recorded by himself, but you know, this is a form of cinema, I guess. So
it's a perfect brand because they make it look so easy. I want mine to be more like they see everything. They see like when I fail, they see when I achieve, they see when I'm doubting myself, and they see when I overcome it.
No, he doesn't owe his audience any more streams. He's given his audience everything. So why would he need to spark up another stream just to make them happy? Like, put it like this, if Kai's fan base really respects him, which I'm sure they do, then you got to respect what makes him happy when he's literally he's giving you, when did Kai get hot? 2022 or 2021? 2021. He's giving you 1, 2, 3, 4. He's giving you like basically 5 years of his life and has done the most over the top shit possibly imaginable as a streamer. So I don't think he owes his fan base anything. I think his fan base should just understand that it's F-I-N.
Their audience anything.
That's what it is. His fan base should understand what F-I-N means. Nothing lasts forever. You feel me? So if Kai wants to go out and be a fashion designer and pursue acting and everything like that, they should support Kai wherever he goes. He shouldn't have to sit in front of a screen for 6 to 8 hours a day just for them to be like, oh, man, like, support him wherever the fuck he goes. You know what I mean? He's already given his audience every single ounce of what he could streaming. I mean, what's next? What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do if he hops back on stream? GTA 6 isn't out. What is he gonna do? Just talk? Get off in like 2 hours? Like, he beat the momentum game. Skip the streamer award shit because I don't care about that. It's minuscule.
Be shit. I put that foot. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And I know people in here aspire to be shit. I put that foot on that fucking pedal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you think a streamer or entertainer owes you something, you may be parasocial.
I just wanted to see, pick your brain on just kind of what do you feel like is the most important things when it comes to a clothing brand?
First of all, you should be focusing. You should know who your client is and who you want your client to be, more than anything. I think sometimes a lot of what happens, and a lot of people aren't successful at things, that they try to do too many things at one time.
Okay.
I was. You said this is Zendaya's manager? Shit. I mean, he must be they must be a remarkable manager.
I would suggest you start small and do the thing that you do best.
Yeah.
I think this is brilliant. I think
this is the bread and butter.
I think you publishing it as a book and it comes with things. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah, but the biggest thing about being successful, you can't have no fear.
Mm-hmm.
It's all being nervous and all that shit is human, but no fear. You just gotta. I'm a big believer in the law of attraction, and you attract things that you want and all that, and putting good shit in the universe and you get it back, and just being confident. So now it's all about, it's no fear. You just can't have no fear. If you believe that this is gonna be successful, it's gonna be successful. But you can't have no fear. You can't go into I'm doubting this or this might not work. If you feel strongly and passionate about it in your heart, then that's what you do. But my advice is if you know you gonna have the coldest coat,
focus on that.
That's why so many brands that started with just t-shirts, right? It don't take a lot of money to do a t-shirt. People, if they got a little bit of money, a lot of money, they'll support you that way, right? Anybody will buy a t-shirt from you. You know what I mean? But you do that, and then you build, and then you come with a jean or a jacket or something, and then people are like, oh, okay, I'm starting to understand a little bit more of what this brand is, or what's the point of view of this brand. And then you start to grow from that. If you look at Michael Murray, when he started, it was basically jeans. He had them jeans. Everybody.
He damn, I was spamming this shit, but I stopped wearing Michael Murray because I got it in chrome.
I was wearing them jeans. And then the rappers stopped fucking with him. He said, okay, well, I'm going to stop fucking with y'all. I'm going to stop making clothes for for real
He
people.
mastered
You know
the
what I
denim
mean?
first.
Exactly.
Just like
But
when
now
Louis
you look
Vuitton
at
is
this-
luggage and like all these big brands, they have that one thing.
Exactly. And then they grow.
It's the opportunity to just express a lot of things that's been going on in my life. But like this is Kai behind just the streams. And I want to do it the right way. Like this is not me slapping my name on any brand and
Well, I can see.
and and trying to you know, money grab and shit. I wanna build this community.
You have to know who your audience is.
Yeah.
You have to know who those people who gonna support this community. You have to know who your
Damn, this is a streaming rig? Fuck. God damn.
audience is.
Yeah.
You have to know who those people who gonna support you in the beginning, because those people also gonna grow with you.
Mm-hmm.
The people who've been watching you for how long you been streaming? 5 years?
Like 4 or 5, yeah.
Right. So if they started watching you when they was 9, they 14 now. You know what I mean? And for the next 5 years, then they're gonna be 19. So they grow with you, and then their economics are gonna grow with you too. Right? So you know, and that's fine. Y'all grow together. You know, take your time. Like I always say that too, and I always say like, well, I think you did this part already. Like I always tell people just to be still. You know what I mean? Like just when you just be still, and the universe will speak to you and it'll come to you and really guide you in a way you do, which I feel like you doing now. When you stopped streaming, you went to Italy, you did all that. That was you being still, right? Turning off the noise, going away from what's easy for you, and just going and putting yourself in a place that's vulnerable, and you just learning from other people. You know what I mean? Like that was your be still moment, you know? And I think that's really important, just to be, because again, you know, people like me, when I retired, people like, you make millions of dollars a year for being a stylist. Like, how you just gonna walk away? You was the top, you the best, and all that. But I was like, I needed a moment to just be still, right? Because it had consumed my life so much that I just didn't even know what I was no more outside of just being a stylist. I didn't know what the fuck. People like, well, what brings you joy? I had no idea. I didn't know. I'm like, making money? But that can't be it though. You know what I mean? Like, what else?
It's more to life.
I didn't have nothing else. It was like, work, make money, spend money. That's all. I'm like, oh, I'm happy.
See, the
but I'm
thing
like,
is, you know, the thing is about when building a brand, right? You know what makes it hit that much harder and makes it that much more authentic? You don't have all this help, and you don't have all these mentors to talk to give you all this game. So when it works out from ground up, from scratch, it hits harder. But if you're already cutting Italian leather in Italy and talking to top tier stylists and got all these top notch people in your ear, it's just like, you're still, I don't mean to say this like this, but you're still quote unquote cutting the line. You know what I mean? You're getting help, and you're documenting yourself, talking to the upper echelon of everybody to make sure you succeed while being a fashion designer. Like Louis Vuitton, the creators of Louis Vuitton didn't do that. Prada, like none of these brands did this. Even Hellstar, like we could bring it down to Hellstar. Hellstar started out, if you look at their story, they literally started out by just spamming their tees to celebrities, sending thousands of dollars worth of tees to celebrities until it just luckily caught on. Young Thugs started wearing their stuff. Everybody started wearing their stuff via COVID. Celebrities was wearing it. So they're like, they had no fashion designers to talk to. They was literally cutting and sewing out of LA.
I really wasn't, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't have never known that if I wouldn't take us the time to be still. It's really important. Yeah. It's really important. That's right.
And in times when you feel like I'm scared, would it work? Would they accept me? Are they gonna talk about me? Are they gonna criticize? Son, you've been through the worst. Every time you get scared and you second guess, say, God, I have a purpose. And you cannot be scared because your mom is a praying mom.
You get to a certain point where it's not about you anymore. It's about inspiring.
Wait, did he just create a satchel?
Where it's not about you anymore. It's about inspiring others. The goal is not to not only inspire, but we're trying to show the world, like, damn, like, he really went there.
If we make nice pieces with nice material, but then also part of the piece shows the mistakes that can be made and that were made in making it.
You know, the thing about this though is also buying yourself into fashion. So like you're already rich enough to get all this help. So where's the from ground up grit and grind? You know, where's me looking for that t-shirt connect, looking for that hoodie connect, figuring out designs from scratch with nobody working on any designs but myself and my imagination. That's what I'm saying. Where's that aspect at? Because if you're already rich enough to have the help, it just don't hit the same. That's like when every rapper was spamming clothing lines in the 2000s. Nelly had corny ass vocal. You had Fat Farm from Russell Simmons. You had G Unit with 50 Cent. Like, these guys already had money and they just spammed clothing lines from jump. Like, none of them, nothing came from ground up. It was just like, okay, let me start a brand. Let me go from the bottom up. Yeah, corny ass truck fit, which I never bought one tee from that trash. Rockaway, exactly. Everybody spammed it. Fubu is the only one that came from ground up. Like, those are guys that just started from the bottom. Yeah, apple bottoms from Nelly. Like I said, I respect the passion, but at the same time, like, when you're literally, I don't want to use the term cutting the line, but I'll just say this: when you're getting help and there's no ground up story, it's gonna be harder for hardcore people that love fashion from the bottom up to respect it. He's still gonna sell his stuff and everything. He's Kai, but right. But there's no bottom up story because you already got all the help. You already got all the money. You could hire this, hire that. You could speak to the upper echelon. Speak to these seamstress. Speak to this stylist. DM Kanye. You know what I mean? Like you already, everything's already there for you. Like this is not a difficult. To me, it's not something difficult, and I need to say self-doubt when everything's there for you. You're already connected, and you know all these people. I think that's where the disconnect is. You know what I mean? And the reason why I'm talking about it is because I just want to use myself as an example. I've always, anytime even I sold merch, surprisingly, I'm able to move units every time I do it. But finding that right hoodie, finding that right tee, getting samples, coming up with designs, like that's the difficult part. I can't just go hire John Liu to just come up with my designs. But I mean, I guess, like I said, everybody's road is different, but
a choice on the skinny we going with. At the end of this, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna make that choice on the skinny and think right now the skinny that we have is what I'm leaning towards. We keep mastering that.
Is that a Louis Vuitton hat?
You do what we gotta do, it's gonna be good. Now,
the baggy one?
The baggy one, I'm not happy yet. The name of my clothing brand that I wanna call it is Vivet.
Wait, hold on, this is all about him.
That is Latin for he, she, or it will live for.
Wait, hold on, a black with a Latin clothing line? Yeah, you could at least show something from the roots, or.
Is Latin for he, she, or it will live forever, but the deeper meaning behind Vivet is to not be boxed in to what society is trying to only box you in. And that's why this journal is so important, because it's not about the designs and the cool denim and all that other stuff. It's more about the meaning. This journal is gonna go out to the public. I have to show everything. I want them to feel it's like this is a hub for creators of any type, whether it's content, whether it's art, whether it's clothes, whatever it is. Because I feel like if I show people I can do this and I need to put my ideas and stuff out and I'm able to do it, it's gonna be inspiring to a lot of people, you know?
Man, I was doing this shit in the 3rd grade. I've been drawing this shit since 2nd and 3rd grade, doodling in a journal. But look, I've been drawing clowns and everything like that. But like I said, everybody's road is different. All jokes aside, everybody's road is different. Not everybody has that bottom up story. You know what I'm saying? Some people do have the luxury of catapulting to different realms of the space because where they are at. It's like the same thing with acting. Some people get a chance to catapult because of their social media presence. Look how many trash people we see in films because of the clout that they've obtained outside of it. So, it's a different world now. You don't have to start from the bottom up to be appreciated anymore. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can put yourself in position. So, I can't do nothing but respect it. Like I said, I understand from a creator's aspect. I understand where he's coming from about wanting to take a break from streaming because he, like I said earlier, he's done it all already. Like if Kai sparks up a stream tomorrow, what does he do if the passion is not in it? And streaming is a momentum game, right? And if Kai's already over momentumized and over pressed the momentum to the point where he no longer has to do it to sustain anything, and he's already kind of, exerted everything from it, I can't do nothing but respect him for wanting to do something else, right? If you're a creator of any kind, let's go ahead and ban this guy. If you're a creator of any kind, you never just want to be locked into a box. You always imagine yourself doing other things. You always want to do other stuff. If you're an NPC, you only want to do one thing. If you're somebody with even a slightly vivid imagination, you always envision yourself doing other things. But the thing about envisioning is you also must execute, or they're just daydreams. I respect what he's got going on. I just like to make jokes and things like that. This is the problem with
paying your way in. You end up people praising your worst third-grade drawings not leveling up to a degree that your levels up to, which is why he will be a bad actor most likely.
Look, we'll see. You know what I mean?
It's not fair, LTG. Some people skipped steps. Have R2D2 to get a nasty bag.
I get it. But here's the reason why it doesn't make any sense to be mad or have any type of disdain. Is because there's nothing you can do about it anyway. You just gotta realize that your story is not the same as everybody else's. So that's just the name of the game. Some people do 100 auditions, don't get any roles. Some people do one role, get the audition. That's life. You know what I mean? Some people have two parents that fornicated and bring them into a world where they have their own room, big giant house, riding jet skis, big land, acres. And some people are born to two worthless parents that live in an apartment, or one worthless parent that lives in an apartment. That's the name of the game. That's why I always say one thing about hate, right? When it comes to quote unquote hating on somebody else's route to success, you can think it's unfair, but what you should ultimately always do is respect it, because there's nothing you can do about it. You're only in charge of your life.
Kathy!
All right. Look, he got embracing all the ice wardens. Look, Kai understand the game now. Get away from the rogues.
What are you doing? I'm doing good.
New Year's Eve with ice wardens? Oh, I don't know what that is, but. Some blacks here. Wait, hold on.
The world loves you. You are who you are, and you are KC3.
Wait, is this New Year's Eve with no Clover Boys?
And with great power comes what, son? You know the rest, son. You have to hold you still like a baby. Let me see.
No.
Let me see.
You're gonna fall!
Guys,
I guess this was him exposing that him and that girl was already done before New Year's, because she would have been there. Very brilliant decision with him ending that relationship before he's on the cusp of doing different things, because you want to weed out the fake as well. Like I said, I've already basically given my opinion. When he says he quit, it's more like I see you later. You know what I mean? I'll see you later. Hey, maybe I never stream again, maybe I will. But if you really support me, then you'll follow me on my next journey. That's just like, let's just use me for an example, guys. Like, okay, you know what I want to do? Or would you support me in a bootleg movie? If I just said, fuck it, you know what I mean? If you really rock with somebody and really rock with somebody's journey, You're going to respect whatever craft they're trying to do, whatever path they're trying to be on, and you just got to rock with it.